Welcome to the Libacious Podcast.
We're your hosts.
I'm Ashley.
And I'm Kaylin.
Enjoy.
So, Jada Pickett sounds like she's trying to even just take out the whole Pickett Smith
I don't think she can
name.
at this point. Her fame is now just Will Smith.
Yeah, so she's coming out trying to say that she never, like, they've been separated for
7 years.
7 years.
Mm-hmm.
Since the 90s, right? Everybody's like, their goals.
No.
Black love, that kind of thing.
They've been separated since like 20...
How long have they been married, though?
Like 90s, I think.
The 90s, right?
Yeah.
So it's like...
Yeah, they've been goals. And
they've been goals, and like... Usually it's an outside force trying to like tear down a couple.
Yeah.
Like she's
but
tearing
she's
it down.
tearing it down herself.
She's tearing it down. The call's coming from inside the house.
Right.
It's
Right.
like, oh no. Anyway, we were listening to something before this this whole thing is going on right now. So we're kind of topical right now, I guess.
Yeah. What?
Depending on if another news cycle comes out before this comes out.
It's interesting because Will Smith already said that they were separated in his book that he that was released a while ago. I saw a TikTok and someone was reading it and it was saying how he was like, me and Jada and I forgot what year he wrote it, but it was just like, we didn't talk at this time, we didn't do this in this time. He was like, and that day, it was the day that we decided to go live separately.
It's kind of crazy because I just saw.
So everybody ignores what he's been saying, but now she's saying she's dogging him, make not looking like a man, blah blah. He literally said that they've been separate.
He's already living his best life. Living his best life. Yeah, go on his YouTube channel. He's off doing all this kind of cool stuff, traveling and all that kind of stuff. But Jada's over here talking
about Tupac.
Guys, don't forget about me.
Tupac didn't want to be bothered with you.
Right.
It's not like she's like a stalker.
Yeah, but she's like, nobody's listening to me anymore. Let me put this tell all that everybody already kind of knew, but she's just confirming everything, I guess.
Not even confirming.
With the book, whatever.
No, she's just trying to, as people were saying, trying to make Will look like she's been walking all over him.
Yeah.
And then you got to think about the entanglement. Why would you call it an entanglement when you guys were separated? At that point, just be like, we are living our separate lives.
Right.
Don't call it entanglement. Act like you're so confused about what's going on. Well, you started this relationship with this man.
It sounds like she just wants to kind of still be part of Will's fame.
Yeah.
Like you were saying at the beginning, earlier. She just wants to kind of still be
have her name out there, connected with him.
Right. Yeah. So I don't know. Anyway.
I mean, also you got someone made a good point. We were watching that video and the man was like, she cheated, with the entanglement, and the person was like, well, they said they've been separated, and he's like, okay, but she still cheated because Will said she never talked to him about it.
Yeah.
Which means they probably had an agreement. If you're going to bring someone, you're going to be in a relationship, probably talk to me before you get to that point.
Yeah, talk about who this person is.
So you're not, so something like that doesn't happen. So he can be not blindsiding him, oh yeah, I already knew about this.
Right. Yeah, wait.
Or I knew, or you knew, tell your side piece, don't be going out there putting your business out there because you're trying to keep this persona up.
Yeah. Anyway, this is we didn't even introduce the podcast.
I'm looking where we're supposed to be looking.
But we look over. Hi, my name's Kaylin.
I'm Ashley. You're pointing me.
Yeah. Yep.
I know what to
do. We're your favorite married drinking buddies.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the Libacious Podcast. Thank you for joining. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back.
Yep.
This is the podcast where we try a new drink, and I like to learn about it, and I'll make Ashley listen, so get ready. I got some facts. But the drink... Woohoo. Oh, I'm so excited. I love learning. I don't know what it is. I just love learning. Tidbits. I don't actually
you don't like learning.
I won't write a paper, but I do like learning facts, new facts and things like that. So what we're drinking today, the drink of the podcast today, is the jalapeno limeade?
Yeah,
with the Trader Joe's, from Trader Joe's jalapeno limeade and Trader Joe's tequila.
They have their own brand, which is pretty good. Next, I want to try the the dark one.
Oh yeah, we got the.
But I forgot what the other, like, what they're called. Like, it's obviously different names, but I forgot what that one's called.
Tequila Blanco.
Yeah, I don't know what the other one is. The brown.
Is it Resposo or something?
Don't even lie. We didn't even look at it. We just said we're gonna try that one next.
It's just like Jose Cuervo, where they have the
clear.
the clear one, and then the like yellowish brown one.
I just call it dark.
The gold.
Yeah, sure.
But
yeah, it's delicious. Limeade is seasonal, so make sure you get it during the summertime and stock up. Yes. Like, what they say, like it's like the June, July, August, right?
We stocked up at like the last or the beginning of September, I think it was, right?
No,
or the last week of August. Bachelorette was like, end of August, right?
Oh yeah, so maybe
the second weekend of August, or the third weekend of August, something like that.
Something like that. But they say like they kind of August is like when they get their last shipment of it.
But yeah. It's good. It's only $2.29 per bottle. So if you want to stock up, it's not gonna like break the bank. I don't think. If you get one, if like, what did we get? We got like 5. We should have got 6.
I wanted to make it even.
Yeah, we should have. We were also on our way to someplace, so yeah, we were kind of like trying to rush ahead. But it's a very good drink. The tequila.
Should I go into facts?
Yeah, I'm going into facts, but I'm also just saying, like,
just don't get too much. Got a minute.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get too much into the facts. I'm just saying, like, with the price, it was only so $2.29 for the actual limeade, and then the tequila is only $20. Yeah, $19.99. So it's pretty good tequila for not too much. So. Each drink is not going to cost you too much. And so it's like a perfect summer drink. I know it's not summer anymore, but
it's kind of like a mini-ish margarita.
Yeah. All right. So here's our cheers. If you have been with us before, you can cheers along with us to our health and healthy habits.
What a difference. Compared to our drink we had earlier.
Oh, there's something that we've been drinking that we have to put on the podcast. We're gonna let it be a little mystery for now, but it's like something that's kind of cool that we can just like. We took a shot over the weekend to celebrate something. We'll tell you a little bit later. Also, a bunch of mysteries everywhere, but it's like something that you can put into another shot, and it makes it so much better. It's so good. So there's a wonder drink that we've discovered when we were at the it was kind of like when you're walking through Sam's Club, but it was at the liquor store, and the lady was just like had her booth, and she was like, "Hey, try this." And we're like, "This is actually really good." So we've been using that. But
yeah, a little goes a long way.
Yes. So we'll show you. We'll make a drink with it, and then we'll make a whole.
It's 2 alcohols mixed together.
Yeah,
it's great, but whatever.
We'll let you know when we actually are going to do that episode. It's not next episode, maybe in a few, but we'll have to plan it out. But so what we're drinking right now is the Jalapeno Limeade Margarita. It's something that kind of like, did you find it on like?
I think it was like Pinterest.
Pinterest
or TikTok, one of those.
Yeah, it's all Trader Joe's everything. So there's a historian named David Wondrich. I looked it up on Google. I just Googled it. Actually, this is a Wikipedia article, but whatever. It says the history of the margarita.
Don't you can't trust Wikipedia?
It depends.
Hit or miss.
I know a lot of things where it's
papers, they were like in school, like, don't trust Wikipedia. It's false.
Well, okay, so I think that was when literally anyone could change things in Wikipedia. And I don't know if they still do. They still have that, or I think they have fact checkers. Although they do ask you to donate like $5, like every time you're on it, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I think they have.
I don't have $5, so you ain't getting $5.
Also, they're referencing somebody else. So I think usually when they do that, it's a little bit more trustworthy, where it's like, this is where we got this information from, and not just, the margarita came from my basement when I was 14, like that kind of thing. So, okay, the history of the margarita is shrouded in mystery and folklore due to the numerous origin stories. According to cocktail historian David Wondrich, the margarita is related to the brandy daisy. Margarita is Spanish for daisy, if you didn't know.
Interesting.
Remade with tequila instead of brandy. Daisies are a family of cocktails that include a base spirit, liqueur, and citrus. Didn't know that at all. But I guess we're going to have some kind of daisies on the podcast. And according to Jose Cuervo, though, the cocktail was invented in 1938, which I feel like that's way too late for the margarita. I feel like it's probably older than that, but it was created in 1938 by a bartender in honor of a Mexican showgirl, Rita de la Rosa. You got to roll your R's when it starts with the R. Yeah, in Spanish. I've been doing Duolingo. You know.
I can't roll my R. I can't roll my tongue.
We'll have to work on it. Anyway, that's all we have for the drink that we're drinking. But it's actually really good, and I think everybody should try this. Next summer, I'll have to put something in the calendar and let people know when it's coming back out. I'll have to look it up when it actually comes. It's like it's seasonal, so I don't think they have like a specific date that they put it out on the shelves.
Because at one time we didn't see it. Next time I was like, oh.
Yeah. So it's kind of like, it's like anything with Trader Joe's, like the sparkling like sugar plum whatever that comes out like at the end of November, I think, like around the holidays.
Yeah, that's like Christmas, right?
Yeah, it's like, it's in December, but I think it comes out, they always do like, their seasons are a little bit before the...
Yeah, we should try that. I want to make a mule. We should try it this year.
Sugar plum mule. That sounds good. We'll do that. But yeah, that's it for our little facts. So something happened when we were shopping the other day. It was kind of scary and like kind of weird. We just know how we felt about the situation. You want to talk about it?
What, Walmart?
Yeah, the Walmart thing.
So we were at Walmart, and I don't know what aisle I was in. I was like in like the aisle for like the taco shells and stuff. We were getting dinner, and like nobody was in the aisle but me, but maybe like this one other lady at the other end. And this one man like walked up on me like really close, and like I kind of turned to look at him. He like looked at me, and I was like, I was like, why are you so close? And then another guy like came up and like did like the same thing, but like even closer, like they're kind of cornering me,
trying to box you in.
Yeah. And he had like a box of like ramen in his hand. He like gave me this creepy smile, and I was like, can you back? I was like, back the fuck up. And then he just like looked at me, and like the eyes just got uncomfortable. I'm like, this seems
sketchy.
Like I've seen like those videos, like the people are like, these like men, or like a man or two men like will follow you, or you just like, you go in one aisle and like they're in that aisle like next, like at the end, or like you go to the next aisle and like, you walk around like they're like there. And then I went past him, and then I was trying to find you. Yeah. And then you turned her back around and you came. Yeah. And then the guy was like pretty much like right behind me.
Yeah. So at that point, because I was in the other aisle, we kind of like split up to get our items, and so I knew she was just in the next aisle, so I went over to like meet up with her in that aisle, and then I saw her going back around.
Yeah, to the other aisle where he was.
And then I didn't even realize that the guy was following you. But like when I went back, the guy was right behind you. And then you walked up to me. You're like, somebody's following me. And then I like looked, and I was like, wait, what?
He like stopped at the end of the aisle, and like he just looked at me again, like this creepy smile.
Yeah, and he tried to like pretend that he was looking at stuff on the on the shelf.
I was like, someone's following me. He's like, what? I was like, he is following me. Like I pointed, and he was like,
and then I just like looked, and I was like, what the hell? And then you said there was, I don't know what happened.
I was like, there was another man in the other aisle, but I didn't see him after.
You didn't see him after that. So yeah, I was just like, what is happening right now? So we just like literally, I was like, okay, stay right next to me, and we didn't leave each other's side for the entire time, the rest of the time, but that was very creepy, and it's like one of those literally one of those things where you see on like online where it's just like, she was by herself at the grocery store, and then like the last thing anybody saw on the,
her like putting her groceries in her car.
Yeah, so I was
like
walking
out of the store.
I was like half gonna check the well, they wouldn't have known what your car looked like unless they followed you. But I was like literally looking around. I was like, I gotta memorize the guy's face who followed you. So I was like, if he keeps following, I was gonna be like, I'm checking the car to see if they put anything on it or anything like that. But they I guess he was like, oh, she's with somebody, I gotta leave, that kind of thing. But that was super creepy. We went grocery shopping today. We were like, we're not going back to Walmart for a little bit.
Yeah.
Because that was super creepy, and I don't know what was going on in that situation. But I was saying afterwards, I was like, it's not going to be a taken situation. I'm going to be if I hear you say one thing, because I know my wife's voice. She says anything like loud enough for me to hear it, I'm running. I'm going to drop kick somebody. I don't care. I was like, you said you were gonna throw, like, you had some,
because I was buying like jars. The salsa and stuff. I was about to start taking stuff off the shelf and throwing at them. Yep. At that point, if you use whatever you need as a weapon, if somebody's after you, right? just start throwing shit. Yeah, just break the jar and use, like how people have like in bar fights, they like smash the bottles. Yeah. Just do that with 2 cans of salsa. Yeah. What's salsa? What's blood? I don't know. Gouge his eyes out. But yeah, no, that was... No martial arts. Automatically like, what the hell?
Right. Pop, pop, pop. Yeah. It's like, you have no ears left. What happened? But yeah, no, that was super creepy, and I didn't like it. But it's like, of all the places like that, we shop at that place all the time. Yeah. What was even the goal of that? Because I know we were in the middle of the store. There's no way they would have been able to like try to get you all the way to the entrance, like without you fighting. You would have fought. You would have said something. You said something. You would have gotten louder if they were trying to like keep coming after you. I don't understand what.
I didn't get the whole like trying to box me in.
Yeah, what's the
in the middle of taco shells?
What the taco shells? Yeah, I'm gonna be cracking some taco shells over these guys' heads. What even like goes through people's? To scare me. Yeah, but like what do you? Yeah. Like I was scared too after you said like what you and I saw the guy like staring at you. Like, what's going on? And like the fact that you said there were like 2 guys like boxing you in. I'm like. Nope. It
was so weird. Like the one was like here, fight. Like facing towards me a little bit. Yeah. And the other guy like walked up on me and was like here, like you? Here, and I was like.
Oh, so they were on like either side of you? Nope. Yeah, and then I saw the end of. I saw you leaving.
Yeah. So you saw the 2 men.
Yeah. So I think I saw the other guy coming towards me, but I just went around and I was gonna meet you on the aisle that.
The other guy was an older man. Me. The one that was following was a younger man.
Yeah, I was like, the cart was a little bit heavy at that time. I would have just rammed both of them. Yeah, I just would have rammed them. Yeah. But yeah, that's all to say.
A lighter note.
To a lighter note, yes. That's just all to say, like, be careful out there, definitely. Like, be aware of your surroundings and stuff like that. Like, this weird, like, we're in a place that we thought we were, like, safe.
Yeah.
It's like one of the main store that we shop at, and like this whole situation happened. So it's crazy out there, guys. So,
crazy in these streets.
Like, you don't think it's gonna anything like that's gonna happen to you, but then
it happens.
Something happens. So yeah, we can be thankful that like it was just a creepy situation and not like a dangerous situation, but still, like it felt like it could have gotten dangerous real quick.
Yeah.
But yes, on to a lighter note.
Our setup might be changing, guys, eventually.
Oh yeah, we're looking at
changing around our set.
Yeah, changing things around. We're getting a little bit more. We're not more organized, but like we're getting more. We're
accepting our surroundings right now.
Yeah,
more than what we were.
It's not as much a transitional area as in like we need to just like.
Be comfortable where we're at,
embrace where we're at and not just be like, okay, well, we're gonna be going on to this next thing, like we could have goals, but then like be
very realistic of our
be realistic. It was like, that's where we're going, but we have to enjoy where we're at right now, and not just be like, okay, well, we're gonna get there.
Yeah, like we don't care if it looks like a mess, or we don't care what it looks like at this moment.
Yeah,
we should enjoy what we have.
Yeah, so we're embracing where we are and making it fully comfortable in what we want. So in the near-ish future, I think, right? Near future, we're looking for new things. We're not gonna tell you what. For some new things, yeah. So we can change up the whole like kind of vibe. So
we're gonna have to figure out new mics then probably. Or like something to hold the mics.
Yeah. We're just gonna have to have mics that aren't gonna, or maybe like new wires at least.
Yeah, but we can't hold these though.
Yeah, these
we
ones.
Tried them and they're too sensitive.
Yeah, they're way too sensitive. Yeah. So we're gonna need like handheld mics. We'll get some handheld mics. But the next thing, I mean, we have a ton of topics that we could talk about. We've been watching a bunch of movies.
Oh yeah. Shows.
Movies and shows.
Only one show as of late. Like we've been watching kind of like the same thing.
I mean, we've been
we watch our trash TV, which is like our go-to.
Oh, absolutely. I'm fully in the trash. Like maybe
you get excited now.
Like a year ago, maybe a couple of years ago, I was like,
you ignore it, and
I don't watch.
I'm like, what did he do? Right. What did she do?
Right. I don't watch reality TV, but it's like I've gotten so much into reality TV that I haven't really done it yet, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, what you do with spoilers for like shows and stuff like that, you like watch.
Yeah.
While we're watching a show. I don't know. I'm just like, when people are having like troubles in their relationship on the show, on like reality, I'm like, well, this was filmed like last year. Let me see what they're doing right now.
Check? Like, you check?
I don't check yet, but in the back of my head,
in
the back of my head, I'm just like, oh, I mean, I can just look it up and just see if they're like still together. Like, they were supposed to have a wedding this year, and it's like, if they didn't have the wedding, then I'm like, some a little bit of tea there.
We'll see next season.
Yeah, we'll see what happened next season. Yeah, so it's very interesting that you can do that with reality TV, because like literally it's people's
like
lives.
Princess and Ray J.
Oh yeah. Which that was weird. That whole thing is super weird.
I don't get it. Like now that she's like,
oh, I'm just gonna live my life, that kind of thing,
and he's like, oh baby,
wait, I gotta chase,
baby, I wanna make us work, baby, I miss my family.
I wonder if that's
she was too available for him.
Yeah, like she was trying to get him to like
calm down. Yeah, and now that she's kind of like,
and she's just like over it. Yeah,
like we can make it work, but I'm not gonna sit around crying and waiting for you anymore. And he's like, wait, you're not gonna be at home.
It is a very interesting way that she's making her money, though, like with poker.
Yeah, poker.
I never even thought of somebody just being like, oh, let me just become a professional poker player, like that kind of thing.
Well, she fell in love when they moved to Vegas. Like, she was like,
oh yeah, that's right.
She got the environment. He doesn't like it because it's all men. It's because he's insecure.
It is a lot of men in cowboy hats, and
but he's insecure.
Texas Hold'em.
Because he's a cheater. He thinks she's gonna cheat.
That's the most ironic thing, I think. It's
the cheater
really funny. Is like,
they're gonna be cheated on.
Yeah, the cheater is the most scared about getting cheated on. It's like, it's a weird thing where it's like, is that like a psychological kind of like an insecurity thing, or is like,
I think so.
It's like they feel like they have like that ego boost because they cheated, and they're like, I can get whoever I want, that kind of thing. But then it's like, but you want to make sure that you don't. I guess it's just also those people who just don't have that. I don't know if it's like empathy, or it's like, it's literally, it's like the first thing that anybody like even needs to do is just like, how is this going to affect my partner?
Yeah.
Like, even if it's like, I know, because we were talking about how Tristan, like the thing with Tristan with like Chloe.
I'm like, but I think
the Kardashians.
What I could do is someone that is my person I love so much.
Right. Yeah. So I think it's like,
bro, go to therapy. Well, if you don't even know.
Because we were talking about that, and I was like, I think the thing that with him, he just has no. I feel like it's no impulse control.
Yeah.
Where it's like literally, he's they
were there at that moment.
What did he do? Was he basketball?
Yeah, he's a basketball player.
Basketball player. So I know a lot of basketball players. There's women coming after them all the time. So like you're like a major athlete.
But this man, if you're cheating, why aren't you rapping it?
Well, I mean,
because I'm pretty sure he's had like, I think 2 kids on her at this point. I think he has like a total like 4 or 5 kids.
Well, I mean, that's the thing with also like, what happened with doesn't Kevin Hart have like illegitimate children, or just he just got taped? He just was like
he
recorded.
When
he So okay.
He had and it was like some of his close friends that recorded him supposedly.
Yeah, that's like crazy. That's wild. Crew. That's one of those things. Is like
that's why I think he was MIA after like the whole thing. Like he cheated.
Oh yeah, no.
Because he was like also like fixing his mirrors and also like cleaning up his what do they call it, like camp or whatever, like cleaning up his
draining the swamp. Isn't that yeah? Didn't they have like a documentary thing where he was kind of like
I think it was after his accident. He had the thing and he kind of talked about it.
Because they were on like a plane or something like that. And he was like, I can't trust any of you motherfuckers. Like that kind of thing. He was like,
no, he was. Yeah, they were arguing about something, and he was telling it was his like trainer, but also his close friend, and we were like, it was some weird argument they had, and they were legit like we were getting mad at each other, just getting heated.
Yeah.
And it was kind of
they're gonna actually fight. They're gonna fight on this plane. But yeah, no, I think like definitely. Well, yeah, the Tristan thing. I don't understand how you. Yeah, like if you're gonna cheat, first off, don't cheat.
Just be single.
Yeah, first off, just like if you're gonna cheat, just be single. You can do whatever, I guess. If you
clearly
if you're
don't want to have like a big family, like
right. If you're saying somebody's your person,
like you said, why do we keep having my person?
Yeah, right. This is my person. Yeah, it's like that's like obviously they're not your person if you like don't respect them enough to like not want to be.
That's what Chloe was saying in the episode. She was like, "Oh, I've heard this shit before." Like, he says, "Oh, last time I'm my person." Then why the fuck do you keep doing this to your person?
Right. It's manipulative. It's literally it's just like and like it's kind of crazy because like sometimes.
I'm glad she finds like over it. Like she's like, okay, I can't keep doing this to myself.
And I wonder if it's a thing where it's just like literally. Sometimes you don't have because you get everything. You don't like you. Not like you don't struggle, but like if you're able to not worry about money and like all this kind of stuff is given to you, especially if you have like those kind of connections, that kind of thing. I don't know if you're like able to mature if you don't go through like hard struggles like that. You don't mature. I don't think you mature as much. So like maybe it's a maturity thing. Like he just like literally just I don't know. I don't know. But it's literally it's like if like he pressured Chloe to have this other child.
Yeah, their second child. While he knew that his side chick was pregnant with their child.
It's like what is the thought process going? That's why this?
She said this last one was like so traumatizing because she said she wasn't ready for it. She was like, I don't think you're ready for that yet. And he was like, no, we're ready. He was like, I want to grow our family, blah blah blah. And then she found out that this woman was pregnant. He was already going to court, and she was like, I could have easily looked it up. So
but it was she trusted him.
I know, but I think her thing was like
trust but verify.
Her thing was kind of like, so you're playing me as a dummy, like
you're
literally going here filing, like she's filing stuff, and you are getting the paperwork. You're signing things about it, but you're gonna talk me into taking the steps of having a second child,
right?
But you have this other person pregnant, and you don't tell me about it, and like I think they're like weeks apart.
Yeah,
which is kind of bullshit.
Crazy.
Weeks are like a couple months, something like that. But yeah, they're not that far apart in age.
That's wild. That's just all the way back to like the Jada thing. It's like I don't know. I don't understand. Like it literally. I think it's just like if you're well known, like not even well known enough, but like if like you have, it's like a self-discipline thing. Like some people just don't have the self-discipline to just be like, oh, like there's other options out there, especially if you're like famous or whatever.
Talking about Jada with her entanglement.
With Jada, yeah, then Jada entanglement thing.
They were not together. That's the thing. That's like weird. Like yes, it was.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah,
it's just weird. True. It's like a weird thing because like they weren't together.
They were keeping up appearances.
Yeah.
At that point.
But I think it was because Will was like she didn't talk to me about it, but then August said that he did speak with Will, and Will gave him the blessing. So like
all of this is just he said, she said, that kind of thing. But also wasn't Jada like giving August like drugs?
No, August was a drug addict. Jada put him into rehab.
Oh, okay.
Jada took was like her. She was sugar mama.
Yep.
She was spending money on him, Will's money on him. Like she got him in a car. I think she got him out like.
Right. What does she do to make money? Just the red table talk thing?
Yeah. Now.
And then now it's like canceled.
That's gone.
It's canceled, so she doesn't really do. They don't have any like
it's just
businesses.
I don't know.
Does she have any businesses?
Never looked it up.
Huh.
But anyways, other shows.
But
with Tristan and Jada.
This is why, this is me being like fully invested in all of these reality TV shows. What was it? Who was it in Love and Hip Hop? It was Safari.
Yeah, we got the episode to watch tonight.
The
We're
fight.
skipping some episodes because the Miami one, every episode, like, okay, obviously Love and Hip Hop, they like all about screaming, but that one, Miami, I feel like every minute is like.
There's a reason why they call it Miami Heat. Miami Heat.
But me and you,
it gets heated.
But me and you were like.
Oh yeah, no. The fact that Spice is like literally came back from the dead and just is attacking everyone.
She's not even. She's not Miami.
Spice isn't in Miami. We've been seeing a lot of her.
I thought she was Atlanta.
Is it Atlanta? Oh, it is Atlanta. Yeah, that's right. So Miami's back. So
Safari like hops between all the Love and Hip Hop.
That's true. That's very interesting. He's trying to get all of his paychecks year round.
Literally, because he's friends with everybody too.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm guessing.
And he kind of sleeps with everybody. So.
What is that? Amira? What's her
name?
Amara.
Yeah, he was friends with her, and they started dating, and now they just broke up.
Well, yeah,
But this episode we're gonna watch tonight, Ray J. Remember the when we was like this season, blah blah blah, and then he was like,
oh, we started with Ray J, didn't we?
He's like she's in the DR. He's like, oh, she's probably like DTF in the whatever, and he was like,
God.
That's what.
Remember? Oh, Ray J got upset.
No, remember Ray J told Safari because Safari was like, "Oh, we got an argument. She had to go to DR to handle business." And he was like, "Oh, she's probably DTF in the DR or whatever." And he was like, "Oh," he was like, "You think she messing with her? She's sleeping with her baby daddy?" She was like, "Well, this picture change don't look like it's business. Like she's having fun." First off, bro,
Safari just blew that entire relationship up anyway. Like the last episode, right? He like yelled at her and called her like a bird or something.
I'm talking about Ray J. Ray J has no business giving any type of advice. You cheat on your wife like every 6 months.
Ray J still like that's a maturity level thing too.
He's like 5. But anyways, back to we're done with Love and Hip Hop.
We can be
because I can ramble about that all day because they all messy.
Is it all the South though? It's like Atlanta, Miami.
They used to have New York.
They used to have in New York?
Yeah, they stopped. That was like the first, I think. New York was like the first.
I mean, we can't watch any. We used to love Black Ink, but now that whole thing is weird.
Over. Well, now it's the cousin and.
It's not the same without Caesar.
No, it's not the same at all.
Caesar was the he's a good business owner, I feel like. You kick a dog and come on.
But he was saying he was on an interview and he's like, yeah, I know what I did was wrong, but he like made it. He was like, someone on the same franchise did something else. He's like, me doing this one thing, bring you in all this money, like my shows bring you in all this money, and then he made it like somebody else did like something like 10 times worse. It's like, but you fire me.
Yeah, but
like these people don't do nothing.
People like,
but it's because he's a black man and he just look like, you know.
I mean, look what happened to Michael Vick also, like that kind of thing. But also, like, you think about it. You're watching a movie where literally John Wick, hundreds of people are dying. He's shooting up a bunch of people. They killed one dog. And you're like, they all deserve it. They all deserve it. They killed his dog. Yeah. So it's like people don't mess around with like animal, like especially like pets and stuff.
I know. I was just saying.
But yeah, no, like, it really is.
He was like, I can.
It's like,
you didn't even let me like
defend myself.
It was like I was supposed to come in and work on Monday. You called me. I think he said no one called me. He just found out through like the blogs. Yeah. On like everybody else did.
I'm just saying, like,
which
also
is kind of messy for a network.
I never saw the video.
Me either. But I'll never look it up.
I don't think I'm ever gonna look it up either. But if there's a dog attacking me and I have to defend myself and like get that dog off of me, I'm gonna defend myself. I'm not gonna just be like, oh, this is gonna look bad for press. I'm gonna get my face ripped off. That kind of thing. It's
okay, dog.
So I don't. So I haven't seen the video.
My head off.
I haven't seen the video, so I don't know what happened.
The extreme.
But I'm also just like, if I put I like to put myself in people's shoes, like even if it's a horrible person, but I'm just like, what is the thought process that was going on in this situation? Is like, and I know a lot of people do things out of frustration too, and nobody likes to bring frustration into this scenario. It was like, this could have been like something could have been building up, like especially like when people are like fighting especially like with Love and Hip Hop, bringing it back. But we're gonna dip in, dip right back out. People are drinking that entire night. They're feeding people a bunch of drinks, and they're like whispering into people's ears, basically.
Yeah, they're like egging them on.
Yeah, they're egging them on, and then they record like the aftermath of everything, and then like everything kind of like gets put together. It's like, oh, they just blew up out of nowhere. It's like, no, you've been like antagonizing them this entire time. Like nobody thinks about, like, this is reality TV.
Yeah.
So like it's not really reality, because they're literally telling you somebody's been talking behind your back this entire time, and like if like they always can like squash the beef when they have actual conversations, which they always show, right?
Yeah, sometimes,
but a lot of the times they're like, in a lot of like reality TV, they're just like, Becky, I heard you talking shit about me, Becky.
It jumps right into them punching each other in the face.
And then they're punching each other. Yeah, and then they're jumping over a table. Somebody shook the table.
Right. Okay, we're gonna talk about, besides reality or trash TV, like we call it. I found I saw a trailer, the peripheral. Yeah. I saw a trailer like forever ago, like last year.
Yeah.
And I showed him. We're like, oh, we gotta watch it.
And I heard it on podcasts every once in a while.
Literally, finally, we watched it last month, right?
Did. Yeah.
We just like last month, or beginning.
We watched. Yeah, just the beginning of this month.
Yeah. We watched like almost the first.
We were watching like an episode a night.
No, we watched like I think a Saturday or Sunday, whatever weekend we were in.
Watched the first 4 episodes.
Oh, yeah, and we're like, I
think there were 8 episodes in the first season. Right?
Yeah, and then after that we started doing like 1 episode a night. We're like, we have to like really milk this.
Gotta milk it, yeah.
But I highly recommend.
It's so good. It's like
we'll rate. We have to make like a TV or show or TV movie section.
Oh yeah.
Rate it. Actually, no. Me and my mom are gonna come up with a podcast. We're gonna talk about.
That'll be more.
I'm not even gonna say the name of it because I have an idea.
That'll be the in-depth podcast, whereas like you're talking about the specific things.
You could be the producer in the corner.
I'll be the producer. Yeah, I'll just be like making sure your levels are good. Yeah, especially if you guys are getting a little heated, and you're like, okay, got to turn down the recording like level. Let me see.
That's when I get the soundboard.
Oh, absolutely. Oh no, that'd be too distract. Actually, no, I'll hold off. I'll do the soundboard for us, like the random like that kind of thing.
I mean, that'd be kind of funny. You could do it though.
Yeah, talking about if somebody has a good point or something like that,
start clapping. It's
like, and this motherfucker. Yeah, exactly.
But I highly recommend 5 out of
5 out of 5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I won't say 5 out of 10. I don't want to say 5 out of 10 for.
It's definitely one of those things where it's like you think of like Westworld, that kind of thing, where it's like kind of like that sci-fi kind of like that kind of concept where you're like,
is it real? Oh, is it not real?
Yeah, and like you're trying to figure out like what's happening, and they don't really hold your hand in it, which I think
you figure it out along the way with the character.
Yeah, and I kind of like that with a lot of shows and like movies where it's like, okay, you got to figure it out.
You got to pay attention
as you're watching, and it's like
listen to everything.
Yeah, and like when they're like, if there's a character like in Peripheral, they do this thing where it's like character dies in an episode, and then the next episode they're showing the same character. Like, wait, that person just died. But it's like, oh no, this is like before, like back.
Yeah, but like, they go back. You have to look at they do show like the year on the bottom. So you have to remember what year it was from the previous episode or like the previous scene.
That's true, because it's in
it's like 20.
It's like it's in the near future. It's the near future for us, and then they jump to a distant future.
Yeah, it's like 2040 something. It's like something, right? Like 2060. Yeah, there's like 2060 or something. Yeah. Like it's something like far.
It's like they go from like so it's like 70 years in the future or something like.
I can't remember.
From where they're starting. So it's like 20 years from now.
No, because remember she was like, you're doing something that's supposed to happen like 5 years for me and blah, blah, blah years for you.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but it's like, it's far in the future, but I can't remember exactly.
So the concept, I don't want to say too much about the concept, but like if you've seen Loki, where they have like the time split things and they like explain like how that works, it's kind of similar to that, like where it's like there's a timeline, but as soon as they like start messing with things split and things like that. So but yeah,
I think things are already split though. That's why, isn't it why they're future's messed up? They don't really explain.
They don't. I think they said.
I don't think it's the split. They didn't say it was split off. They said there's just different.
Yeah.
Timelines, and like their world, their time knows about the timelines, right?
Yeah.
Or something like that, right?
I think
because they had that thing. Remember, she broke.
Yeah, I think they're starting.
They know the timelines.
They understand when everything, like what splits everything, but then she is just
what
kind
splits,
of
like when it happens.
Yeah.
Like they know everything from the past.
Yeah, and she's like, "Why are you having me do all this stuff if you like already or like here?"
You already know, yeah.
So like, you're not changing anything for your future, but like you're changing everything in my past, like in your past and my time, like that kind of thing. Is like, why are you doing this, like that kind of thing.
Yeah, I want to rewatch it.
But super upset because the writer's strike made it, well, it says it's canceled,
but everything's canceled that would happen like last year, that came out, released last year.
Yeah, so
hopefully they bring it back.
We'll see if it's a, what is it, a Prime original? Yeah, a Prime, Amazon Prime original. So if you have an Amazon Prime account, definitely just go in and watch it.
So good.
If you want to talk to us about it, we're gonna start we're gonna do a peripheral chat room if you guys want, because I would do it. I'll talk through it. I'll watch it again so we can start
watch it again. That'd be fun.
Yeah, watch it again so we can like kind of analyze and then like come up with theories. It'll just be like, remember when everybody was really into Lost?
At that point, I might as well do like a Discord and we could talk about anything.
We could do, yeah. We'll
eventually.
We'll figure out a Discord, because we
don't know how to do it.
Yeah, I don't really know how to do it too much, but I'm always down to learn. Like, I learned about where margaritas came from. Not really, but you're like,
I mean, it'd be cool eventually. Or also we could just chat on freaking Facebook.
Yeah, I would love to.
So you can create like,
I like to
chats.
Talk to people.
You can create chats on a chat within our group, our Facebook page.
Yeah, we're into a lot of stuff, so if anybody like wants to talk to us about it, like, let us know.
But yeah, I highly recommend. It does make you think.
Mm-hmm.
But also, like, some parts I'm still confused about, so I'll probably rewatch it again to, like,
because especially like romance stuff. I'm like, wait, when did this start?
Yeah.
Like, wait, what?
Yeah. Like there's certain things she's like, should I be trusting you?
Yeah, right? Oh, yeah, she has the accent. I forgot about that. I think, isn't that actress, like, British?
I don't know.
I think she has, like, a British accent, but then she, like, literally every British actor that I know that, like, does a American accent, it, like, the easiest accent to change into is country.
We can barely do British.
It's like, I don't know what I'm talking about right here. I'm like, okay. Oh,
God damn it.
Right? It's Tuesday, isn't it?
Should I be trusting you? But anyways, yeah, I highly recommend. It was really, really, really good. I want to watch it again. Maybe watch it episode tonight.
Is it called The Peripheral?
Yeah.
It really is called The Peripheral, right? Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Or just Peripheral.
I don't
know. I can't even say it. Whatever.
It's a really cool concept. It is like weird.
We can't pronounce it.
It's not. It's like time travel, but not really. Like, this is the coolest. Time traveling
for them.
It's data time travel.
But still time.
Yeah, it's time travel.
Time travel.
Which is like,
I will give a little thing. They think that they're in a game. We'll say that.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Which is like, it's kind of like, it starts off you thinking like it's Ready Player One kind of thing, where they have like headsets and they're like, oh, I'm like in a realistic video game. I'm like in World War II and I get to like, and like.
But this one, you get money.
Like, you do get money. Mm-hmm. I mean,
like right away.
In Ready Player One, they got money too.
Or yeah, like, but it was in the game. It was in you get money in the game.
But yeah, that was what everybody. Like,
but I'm saying like in this one, because remember, he was like, if you do this, we can get money for Maul's medicine.
That's true. Maul's medicine.
And she said, "Go get the medicine."
Like, go get it. It's $1,000 for one pill. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. Which is like, I'm like looking at insulin for me, and I'm just like, it's $1,000 for like 3 vials.
I think was it 3 or that was 1?
It was my insurance was like 3.
Okay, we'll have to see what mine is
vials
now. But anyways, okay, what was the next one?
Crazy. We can do a bar talk. We can finish it up with a bar talk. All right. And so we're gonna finish up the podcast as we normally do, with the new section that we dubbed bar talk.
Yeah.
So
there's no more. What was it before?
Spice cake.
Spice cake.
No longer spice cake. It is bar talk now.
I mean, I liked spice cake, even though it was weird, but I liked it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then, I mean, we can say a little bit of both.
I'm fine with bar talk.
Okay. We're trying new things. We're trying things out. Whatever's going to stick for people is probably going to be the thing that happens. But, okay, so we have another Am I the Asshole? And, of course, it's a wedding one.
These are really in theme. They're very popular.
The wedding ones?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's literally year round because people are having weddings all the time, especially like now after like COVID, everybody's like trying to catch up.
Yeah.
Which I think a couple years after like COVID's like not a thing anymore, even though it really is.
Yeah.
But people are having like these big weddings again. The drama comes back.
Okay.
So there's always drama in weddings, which it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But here we go. Okay. Am I the asshole for taking back a wedding gift for my sister after she then proceeded to air out my dirty laundry completely unprompted?
I wonder what she said.
All right. I'm 22 and finishing my 4th year of college in the fall. My sister is 28 and recently got engaged with her boyfriend of 2 years, and yesterday was her wedding. For some context, I really don't have a great relationship with my sister. Throughout my life, she's essentially taken it upon herself to try to be my third parent and have absolutely no compassion for my boundaries.
Oh, no.
The way that I feel, the fact that I am on the spectrum, and what my opinions are. Always insinuating that I will never be successful unless I overcome my symptoms and be high functioning.
What the
you can't just tell somebody to be high functioning. What are you talking about? And calling literally every objection, complaint, and every reaction for being backed into an emotional corner abusive. Pushing my buttons and then playing victims when I snap back.
Of course.
Yeah. The worst part is my parents completely endorse this behavior, much to my detriment, and I just want to cut them all off. I feel like at that point, yeah. Just go ahead.
They're not helping you financially, like if they're not.
Not even. Oh yeah. I guess, financially.
Because she's in college, and they're not helping you financially. You're paying for your school. I'm sorry, but sometimes you can just distance yourself from family.
Right. Yeah. I originally did not want to go. I'm guessing to the wedding, but my Chad uncle would be there. Okay. I thought Chad was a bad super masculine guy kind of thing. I don't know. Okay, anyway. My Chad uncle would be there. Maybe he just likes his Uncle Chad. Anyway, wanting to be gracious about it, I brought my sister a copy of BTS's Proof Anthology album, as she's a huge fan and was really happy about it. Okay. Pretty nice gift. Okay. However, later on during the reception, I heard my sister telling her friends about the various times that I abused and called her nasty names in response to her trying to talk sense, which really were just thinly veiled character assassinations. Saying stuff like, you can't tell him nothing, and he's just not a nice person. I wasn't even talking to her, and many of these things I had previously apologized for. I decided to stand up for myself.
She must be a victim.
Yeah, she must be definitely playing the victim at least. I decided to stand up for myself and explain my side of the story, to which she was having none of, only doubling down on the rapid fire airing out all my dirty laundry whilst having the gall to complain about me not taking accountability and my misremembered revisionist history. I tried to stand up for myself and say that I was, but she then crackled like a fucking hyena the moment I said that, and I really felt myself just getting mad. All the while she called me a narcissist, stuck-up, gaslighter, hypocrite, and a ticking mistake bomb. All at her own wedding. She's at her wedding. She's like talking about her brother.
Okay.
Like this. It's like, how do you're 28. You should be more mature than this. Like
exactly.
your brother's 22. Also on the spectrum. Is like, have a little more grace.
Right.
A little bit. I mean, like, come on. Okay. Taking mistake bomb, they say. Not wanting to play her little game, I just up and left, picking up that BTS album when she wasn't looking. I don't drive yet, so I took the bus home, stopping by the store I had gotten the album from to return it, which they swiftly refunded. So he got all his money back.
Good.
All the while, I was being inundated with text and calls that I just couldn't be bothered to answer since I was so mad. Only doing so after I had gotten home and calmed down. Not only was it my parents asking where I was, but also my sister and relatives calling me selfish and sensitive for taking back a gift that was already given.
Nope.
Due to being petty and butthurt. And apparently, it's something that you don't do, especially at a wedding.
Oh, well.
Their words, not mine.
She should have shut her fucking mouth.
Right, yeah, exactly. To top it all off, my sister left a voicemail saying that I only proved her point again. I feel I really cannot reason with these people, so I'm asking here, am I the asshole?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Nah. They sound like insufferable people who literally...
At the point, honestly, why have another child if you are so up the ass of the 28-year-old?
I get really upset about this, but I feel like there's some parents who, if they have a child who is not on the spectrum or like quote unquote nothing is wrong with them,
they favor that child
over a child who needs a little bit more like.
But sometimes
love
I see
and
like the
affection,
people, the
thing.
children who are on the spectrum who need more love and whatever, they ignore the child who isn't on the spectrum.
And I mean, I think it's both ways. It does happen. It happens both ways. And it's like, it depends on the, like, obviously you need, like, as a parent, you should love both of your children equally. But there's sometimes.
I really scratch my head and I have, like, whole makeup on.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. You got some makeup under your nails?
I do.
But yeah, no, I think there's some, I mean.
Full on just.
There's some, just scratch your face up.
Sorry.
It's problematic, but it's like there are some like families who like.
But them acting oblivious.
Yeah, and
to
like
how
saying
she's
that,
acting, like
saying that he's a narcissist, and
she said that. I'm saying like the parents are like kind of get over it type of thing.
Yeah.
But look at your daughter.
Right.
What is he supposed to do? Just be also, like, okay, I'll take the verbal abuse.
Right. Also,
it's my sister.
It's your own wedding. Why are you worried about your brother? Like what your brother is doing?
Right. Why are you thinking about him?
Yeah,
it's your day.
Like no mention.
Are you like so mentally fucked up for yourself that you are?
Yeah, no mention of the husband.
Right, you're talking about your little brother who's just there just because your parents probably dragged him there.
Well, he didn't want to go in the first place.
Right, I'm saying his parents probably your parents dragged him there.
Yeah.
And you're talking about him, and you're talking about him loud enough so he can hear you. And then you still call him up. You're mad because he's speaking up for himself.
Right, as soon as he speaks up for himself, you're like, oh, he's abusing me. I'm emotionally abused. Oh, I can't imagine someone saying that I'm wrong. Because you can use like, oh,
because he's on the spectrum, he isn't now, blah, blah, blah.
It's like not even, he's like, and also trying to make someone be high function. Like, what do you mean? Like, what are you talking about?
He's obviously high function. He's in fucking college.
Yeah, he's in college. He got himself home. He was fine. He was able to go and like return. Like everything's fine. Like I feel like
what? Just because you're on the spectrum does not mean you're slow.
What do you mean? Yeah, what do you mean by high functioning? Also, like
that's high functioning.
Yeah, he's high.
Are you high functioning? Because you clearly don't know what that high functioning means, ma'am.
He's independent. He's able to like do his own stuff.
How much of a bet is more so it's like a jealousy thing? Like she probably feels like the parents do this more for him than they did for her. The parents do this more for him. Also, you gotta think, ma'am, you are what 6 years older than him.
Yeah. So
clearly things are different. Your parents are probably much older, so things are probably more lax than him, or they probably have more time and patience to deal with him. But you should talk to your parents and not bully your little brother, because you're gonna be looking, because your brother gives the ultimatum like to your parents, or like he cuts off your parents and your parents gonna know it's your fault.
It's not even. This isn't even a wedding story. This is just literally like,
family drama.
Yeah, family drama. Like it's crazy how like there's like these kind of things where it's just like, oh man,
terrible.
Yeah, it's like you grow up with somebody.
My neck just like cracked. How that hurt?
Oh, you grow up with somebody like right in the back. Ooh, they're right across the back of your neck. Oh no.
Ow.
But yeah, no, that's
terrible.
You are not, whoever wrote this, you are not the asshole.
No, I gotta look up to see like if there's any like updates, or if there's any.
Yeah, what was the too long didn't read? It said something that's just like title. Too long didn't read title. am I the asshole for taking back a wedding gift for my sister after she then proceeded to air out my dirty laundry?
We'll have to look at it, and then we'll post maybe something on our Facebook page about it. Maybe we should post these on Facebook.
Yeah, I'll start putting them up on Facebook. People can start
like looking at them,
so
and
we
then
can have
like discuss.
Yeah, we can have a thread of like when we were talking about, like, if we want to talk about
discussion.
Yeah, have a discussion. Yes. Yeah. I'll definitely.
What do you want to say before we close out? You want me?
Oh yes. Okay. So
he wants me to start saying before we leave.
Yeah, I just want to do a little. Well, that was
I already forget what I'm supposed to say when I'm closing out this show.
I always say episode. We have a question that we would love to ask.
What's your favorite tequila based drink?
Yes. So we had our margaritas and.
Yeah. I mean, we usually just shot people with tequila normally.
Do we just do shots?
Me and you normally, unless we like, because did for a little bit. We did do Patron. I don't know what the fuck we were thinking by Patron like every other check, and then after a while we're like, this is expensive.
Expensive. Yep.
We got bougie for no reason. No, we couldn't afford it.
Now we're on to Trader Joe's $20 tequila. So we're doing.
Had to be Patron at that.
We're figuring it out.
We're like, let's get Patron.
Patron, man. Yeah, I'm a Patron.
Why is it gone already?
Expecto Patronum. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, and then so. Yes, so please answer that question. We'll have it on our Facebook page.
What's your favorite tequila-based drink?
We'll put it on the Facebook page. We'll have it like in the Spotify description thing. And then.
Oh, okay. So our next episode, we will be drinking. So our new friends.
I have it right here, actually.
We have met through Emily and Kyle. I was in their wedding. It's also Kaylin's high school friend. Mm-hmm. We met these two lovely men, Jesse and Nick, through them, and they are making
their homebrewing beer.
So next episode we will be trying that out.
Yes,
I'm not gonna lie, we have tried at least.
We have tried it. I took notes.
And we're not going to say anything.
He walked me through the process, which is fascinating, by the way.
Yeah. And we will have Jesse and his fiance Lindsay on an episode eventually.
Absolutely, yes.
But we have to get extra mics.
Yes.
Which we keep saying like every year.
Extra mice. Extra mice. I was going to say extra mics and extra space, but like, yeah, no.
We can go to like
we'll figure it out, yeah.
We'll end it, okay, next one?
So, and then that's it. Comment.
All right. Thanks for listening and or watching. Share with friends and family. You can find us on all the podcast platforms. And we will talk to you next time. Bye.